Hi, I'm Cash. Welcome back to Cash Talks Football, where I break down all the goals scored in the Premier League, using my vast experience in football coaching and being a sports agent and been around football for over 20 years all over the world. I give you a different insight. Maybe you want to take away to become a better player or a better coach and learn something about the game, or just see it from a different point of view than some idiot on TV that really doesn't know anything he's talking about. Today we're talking about Liverpool against Manchester City, and if you had to ask me before the game, I would have said Man City were going to win or it'd be a draw. I didn't think Liverpool were going to win or anywhere close to it in this game, and it's just kind of interesting because there's so many VAR decisions to talk about and so many differences of opinions. I'm going to throw my opinion into the hat. You can agree or disagree, but I want to tell you the logic behind it and why I think things are going the way they're going. And also, I am getting copyright struck quite a lot lately, so if you're missing a game or two where some people are saying, where's the analysis for this one or that one, they're already done. It's just the Premier League get mad when I mention certain things that you shouldn't be saying on YouTube, apparently. And I'm finding that out. You can't just tell the truth. You can't say, well, from your experience especially, you just can't say that. So right now we're gonna talk about this first goal here, though. I'm going to talk about here Nathan Ake pushing away Alexi McAllister right here. Now, this is a foul. Right, there's a difference. There was I think it was Liverpool again. Yeah, it was Endo. He blocked someone. I think it was in the Not Forest game. Liverpool ended up winning it anyway, but he blocked someone over here, and then Van Dijk ran in and scored, and the person that was marking Van Dijk was the guy that was blocked, right? Here's the difference. Endo stood his ground. Ake's not standing his ground. He's actively pushing the guy back. Okay, so this is the problem with VAR in the Premier League. So if that, goal where Endo stood still and I can't remember the other team. Was it Chelsea? It might have been Chelsea in the cup final, actually. It was Chelsea in the cup final, and he ran into him, and it wasn't they knocked it off for being a goal. This shouldn't have been a goal because the same thing's happening. What he's doing though, he's actively pushing him out the way. Look, he's pushing him out the way. The same thing, well, even though it's slightly different circumstances because one was stood still, but this guy's actively pushing somebody back out the way. Now, this is where it gets even weirder. I can't see how you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders, right? 2 central defenders, and this is why I say Virgil van Dijk, even though, to be fair, he played a great game. I watched a bit of this game today. He did play a really good game today. I've got to give him credit where credit's due, but he's still overrated in my opinion. Why isn't he marking anybody? He's the best header of the ball. Why is he not marking anyone? And you've got Darwin Núñez, and I'll tell you this right now. If you want to know who's a good striker and who's a good defender, at the youth level, at the amateur level, or the professional level, the defenders are the responsible people. The strikers are the irresponsible people. I'm telling you that straight away. And as soon as you heard that, you go, well, oh yeah, that makes sense. All the defenders are sensible people, and they do their jobs. They stay in their positions, and they mark what they do. The attacking level, people are fly by night, do kind of whatever because they're the creative people. They're the creative aspects of the world. Why is Van Dijk not marking? I don't understand. And now we're in a situation where John Stones is here, and also I think the keeper's half asleep as well. He should have been on it a little bit. I know he's stepping in for Alisson, and don't know, is it Kiva Kelleher? He's been doing okay. I've seen a couple of his 1v1 stops he's quite good at, but one of the things is box management and corners. I'm not sure how well he is there, and this proves that he needs a little bit of work on it. But the fact you've got Virgil van Dijk, who's supposed to be the best defender in the Premier League, isn't marking anybody, and he's leaving it to Darwin Núñez, is absolutely terrible. I mean, you've got 2 centre-backs who are supposed to be the best defenders on your team, and they're not marking. That's pretty poor, really. I mean, that is genuinely pretty poor. You shouldn't have McAllister, one of the shortest players, against Nathan Ake for a start, and Núñez, who might just be offside on the corner. He could run up the other end of the field and be stood offside because that's just how he plays. You cannot have these 2 players and responsible to mark these 2 players and these 2 free. It's absolutely stupid. I say the word absolutely too many times. Let's get on to the next goal. Oh, sorry, no, to the VAR decision, because there's a couple that we're going to yell about. Before we get on to that, though, I'm going to show you one of the things I don't like in the current Man City squad. Bernardo Silva, and I'll tell you right now, Phil Foden is the worst in the Premier League for this. Everyone can rave about how good of a Phil Foden is a footballer. As a human being, he's a horrible, terrible, disgusting human being. He will kick the ball out of bounds and then claim the other team did it. And you go, oh yeah, but there's a competitive edge, Cash. You want to do that? No, you don't, because you're untrustworthy. So basically the ref starts ignoring everything you do because everything you do is wrong. Everything you're doing is saying for your team, and now you're just not worthy talking to because you're just an idiot. And then you become, later on in life, you'll become a sports pundit, and I'll just go, well, no, you're untrustworthy and you're an idiot. You were an idiot on the field claiming for stuff that you know wasn't yours, and now you're going to say stupid stuff as a sports pundit. If you're dishonourable on the field, you're going to be dishonourable off it. But I want to watch this. When this ball comes in here, Bosch, right, goes in for a little 50-50 here. It's clearly the Liverpool guy wins it. Watch this guy's complaining because he's next to the ref. Watch. Boom. Screaming straight away, ref. Man City do this so much. The other team that do it I think they're the worst in the Premier League for doing it, is Chelsea. But that really bothers me because I want you to be concentrating on playing the game of football, not complaining to the ref over every single challenge. Yeah, now I've said that about Foden, you'll see. He puts his hand up and complains about everything all of the time. He's worse than bloody Ratface at Man United. So Ake plays a shocking ball back to his goalkeeper, and Núñez runs in and does what Núñez did. Before we get on to that foul, I'm just going to read you the double jeopardy rule, because every sports pundit and idiot talking on the internet got it wrong. The double jeopardy rule is a modification from previous triple punishment rule, which requires a red card and therefore suspension, as well as an award of a penalty for fouls that deny goal scoring opportunities. The new rule, introduced in 2016, states that players committing accidental fouls that deny a goal scoring opportunity can be cautioned yellow card instead of sent off with red card. However, deliberate fouls such as holding, pulling, pushing, not playing the ball, serious foul play, violent conduct, or deliberate handball will still incur a red card. Therefore, the double jeopardy rule is accounted in football, but it depends on the nature of the foul, whether there is a penalty accompanied by a red card or yellow card. And as you all know, that's serious foul play from Ederson. It's serious. It's deliberate. Well, it's is it denied? See, here's my thing. Is it denied a goal scoring opportunity? Yeah, it is, because he's in the box and there's no one else to stop him but the keeper. So he's denying his goal scoring opportunity. It is a dangerous foul. It's a deliberate foul. He's not playing the ball. So it hits two aspects: violent conduct and or a deliberate, serious foul or violent conduct. So it's two aspects out of that, and to me, that's why this is definitely a red card as well as a penalty. And that's the difference of what I'm trying to explain here. The actual understanding of the law, what the law says, and what we think it means. What we think and what we've evolved it to as fans or people watching the game is, oh, you can't give him a red card if you're giving him a penalty. That's just not true. That's made up nonsense by idiots on TV again that mislead everybody. And the misleading of all the idiots on TV ends up everybody else thinking that, oh, that's a thing. It's not. This is a serious foul. Watch. Bosch. He nails him. He whaps him out. The foul is so bad, the keeper has to go off. That's how bad the foul is. That is a red card all day, every single day. Doesn't matter, but the problem is the rule now has got so sort of ingrained and messed up with idiots on social media saying, oh no, you can't do that because of the double jeopardy rule. And they've never read the double jeopardy rule. They don't actually understand what it means. Is it a accidental foul for a goal scoring opportunity? The guy's actually put his foot over and stumbled over the guy and given a foul away and stopped him running in on goal. Or has he deliberately pulled him back? Has he deliberately fouled him? Has he deliberately done him over like he's done there? Because that's a red card by the letter of the law. But you know what? Why do we need to be right in football, It's not like there's Premier Leagues and titles on the line and millions of dollars. Nah, it's not a thing, guys. It's not a thing. The keeper gets absolutely nowhere near the ball as well. And that's one of the most shocking things about it. I think the keeper deliberately tries to hurt Darwin Núñez, thinking he's a bit tough. And he can go through Núñez with the strike, and then realises the guy, Núñez, is younger than him, stronger than him, a bit more of a tank. And I think Ederson twists his leg, which makes it even worse for Ederson. I think that's why he goes off. If we watch this, let's watch this as it goes through. I think he twists his leg as he hits him, because he doesn't get the ball. Darwin does. And that is all day a red card. The fact the ref doesn't send him off means that there's more going on in this game than meets the eye. Because anyone that's sitting in the VAR booth that isn't playing Fortnite will understand what the double jeopardy law is. Or what you're telling me is all four referees, the three in the VAR booth and the one on the field, are all completely and utterly incompetent. And I don't believe that. I believe they're corrupt. There's no way you can all get the rule absolutely wrong. You can't. How can all four of you get the rule wrong? No. Complete and utter corruption. That's why no one trusts the refs in the Premier League. Not a big fan for watching the penalties go in, but here we go. Little guy, bushwhack, smash it in, Dolph. There we go. This is another mistake, I think, right? So if you're coaching Man City right now, and there's a possibility that keeper is injured, do you let him, stay in for the penalty, or do you sub him in and out there and then? I'd be subbing him out before that penalty, because then he ends up going off anyway. And I would have been reaming at my medical staff if that guy doesn't save the penalty and then goes off in 2 minutes later. Because could he have got he dove the right way? It was an okay penalty, not the best. But if the medical staff have not given you the correct information, kept the player on the field, and that's happened, and then he's off a second later, God, they'll all be fired in the morning if they were my medical staff. So just before we get into this next foul, which is again another penalty, let's clear up this myth about touching the ball. Because again, let's just go. You can commit a foul play even if you touch the ball first. The referee can choose to call a foul if he or she judges that you've tackled or challenged an opponent dangerously, carelessly, recklessly, or with excessive force. It's considered dangerous play if you use the studs of your cleats to lead your tackle. Oh, wait, someone just did that. Or if you endanger the safety of an opponent with your actions. Such dangerous play is punished by an instant free kick, blah, 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 blah. Therefore, there's the rule, Rule 12. Off you go, look it up. So here's the problem. When this comes in and the guy gets walloped, let's see if I can boom this right up. Again, this is dangerous play. Bosh, because he leads with his studs first. And now you're telling me that all the people in the VAR booth and the referees don't know, because what everyone does is this he touched the ball. He stomped on his face, but he touched the ball. It doesn't matter if you touch the ball. It's what you do and how you're doing it. It's a high foot raised in the guy's chest, studs going first. It's a penalty and probably another red card. Absolutely shocking all over refereeing. And here's the thing, it doesn't matter, the Liverpool fans will get mad because it's happened to them at Tottenham, but I guarantee you the Newcastle fans will get mad at them because of the Arsenal fans will because of the Newcastle goal. The Wolves fans will get mad about every game they play because they've been done over more than anybody in the Premier League. It is awful, and it is not, this thing where people go, it's incompetence. No, you can't be this incompetent. If I can sit here in 10 seconds and know all the rules, and I'm clarifying them because I know them, I'm just double clarifying them, and it's not my job to know them inside and out. It's complete and utter corruption. I'll see you next time on Cash Yells at Football.